No, I'm back now. All right. What I did there was when I came back in, I remade my audio device my actual capture card instead of letting it be the default. What's happening? There's a conflict that happens between my Yeti, my voice microphone, and the voice capture thing I have. There's your clue. Now I need to come in here and get my item. Alright, blue iron knuckles or dark nuts. Still only take 2 hits though. Because I have the magic sword, that's why. Okay. Yes! Did you say that fairy didn't fill me up all the way? That's kind of bullcrap. I mean, kind of bullcrap. Switch over here. Can you hear me now? Where did I go? I went to a different place in the dungeon. Okay, I'm at the top. No, I'm definitely back. One of you guys needs to give me a heart. Or a fairy. Fairy will work. Yay! I'm back in the saddle again. Got the whistle. Look, it's an ocarina. Just kidding. Do 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 do. All right. If I have 100, I can. Okay. With 100, I have 5 keys, so I can get through here. And I get another key right here anyway. Got both of them. I believe I can bomb over here. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. Yeah, I would actually. Now I can carry 12. That's worth 100 rupees for sure. Alright, now I need to go. Oh man, the only way over there is through this underground cave. Now I gotta go back. I don't know if you do Twitter, Large, but I've got 1,200 Twitter followers now. So whenever I tweet or retweet, it goes out to a lot of people. I must have hit some kind of level because I get marketing spam now on Twitter for people who want to buy and sell Twitter accounts, and I've never seen that before till today, or until this week. What's up, Zaction? What's going on? Thanks for coming back and seeing some Legend of Zelda playthrough. This is Zelda 1 for the NES. I'm playing on an actual NES, and we are at, as it says in the top right, we're in dungeon number 5. Yeah, go ahead. I'll follow you back, Large. I follow everybody back on Twitter that follows me. Zaction always will come back. Awesome. Do I have to move one of these? I'm not really sure if I remember exactly how to get this one in. No, you probably have to come from the top. So I'm going to go this way. You never played this Zelda? It's pretty good. It's very well designed, especially for its age. A lot of what I've been talking about before you got here was how they're even playing through it again. And part of the reason I'm playing through it right now is I just felt like a casual old school run today, and the Breath of the Wild, some of the design decisions in it remind me a lot more of this game than I realized. Just subtle things like how you get around in the world. Oh, I missed him. For a series that repeats itself quite a bit, eat it. Oh, you bastard. It surprises me how much this one is a lot like the newest one instead of Ocarina of Time and whatnot. There's two of them. Oh, you bastard. Eat it. Alright, we've got Link to the Past, Minish Cap, Spirit Tracks, and Ocarina of your childhood Zeldas. I played a couple of those. I had Minish Cap on Virtual Console, and I didn't finish it. I don't remember what happened. I think I just kind of got caught up in another game and never went back. But it was good. It was better than I expected. I had never played it when it came out, and I really liked the shrinking. I don't know what that means, Lars. I really liked the shrinking mechanics of it. Were really neat. How it would make an area you've already been to like a whole other world, and I thought that was kind of a neat idea and well executed. But I was getting impatient with it. I had to use a guide because I was just like, I don't know what to do, where to go. Is there anything in here? I think a compass or something. Let's go ahead and kill these in shirt just to be sure, and to get our monies back since we're broke. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, they give you a rupee. I'm pretty sure they give you more rupees when you're broke. The broker you are, like this, I think the odds go up. It's been too pronounced to be just random chance. Molly doesn't know that there's different time zones, but she knows it's 1 o'clock here. Right, Moll?
What?
Someone who watches my stream, her name is Cherry Cake, and she lives in the United Kingdom, where it's way earlier. You're getting hit by something.
Oh, what? Really? Oh, somebody killed me.
Sorry. It's after 6 p.m. there. Okay. Here we are. This is the dragon. Okay. Let me get my map out. In the interest of time and just not watching me wander around aimlessly, I'm using a little bit of a crutch. I haven't played this in quite a while, and even back when I did play it, I didn't really know the best way to do things. I would just literally wander around for hours, so I'm using a little bit of a guide to kind of help. Oh, look at that. Large, just so you know, right now I have the song request turned off. Goma. I like trains. I've got song requests turned off right now because I was playing some Zelda music earlier. I'll turn them back on here in a bit. There's some times in this game where you've got to use sound to know what's coming next. So I'm trying to keep it opened up. But I normally leave them on pretty much. Another reason I have them shut off is I'm going to use some of this captured footage on my YouTube channel. And if there are songs played on it, not only will they mute it on Twitch's recordings, but YouTube will actually block it or have it get taken down. Yeah, I don't think you were here when we were talking about it just a little bit ago, Cherry, but one of the main reasons that I decided to play this, first thing I did is I got up this morning, I went back and played Mario 1, and because last night I was not able to finish it and I wanted to, so I went and did that first, and I got to World 8-3 on the second quest before saying, I don't really need to see the second quest. There's no real reason to see the end of it. But anyway, one of the reasons that I wanted to play this today is I was noticing how much or how similar the new Zelda is to the original one, specifically Zelda 1. And playing through it with an older eye, being a little bit, I was like 5 or 8 or 10 when I played this first time, I don't really remember. I can really see how much different or how much similarity in design philosophy, like requiring numbers of hearts in order to do certain things is right out of there. Being able to like go out and get some of the things in the dungeons and some of them in the open world is pretty on the nose. Down to the monsters. There's a monster in here named Lionel, who is in this game, and as far as I know, this is the only other Zelda game that he's in. Other than Breath of the Wild. They brought him back for Breath of the Wild. He's the Minotaur looking thing, man, horse. And I was laughing because there's a room in one of these dungeons where you gotta fight 6 of them. And I'm like, man, 6 of them in Breath of the Wild would be like some next level Dark Souls shit. Literally, Dark Souls 3 DLC, I got to the final boss last night, or the second to last boss. I think there's a surprise boss after that. But that game, the last level and the last open area is just a smorgasbord of the most, my daughter's in here, the most bullcrap combination of abilities. You've got monsters who can like cast an AoE circle around you that just drains your life, and you have to jump out of it. Oh, thanks, Large. I'll hit you back. I think I got that notification. I'll hit you back here shortly. Breath of the Wild. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, B-Shiv. Welcome to the stream, B-Shiv. Thanks for the auto host, man. I appreciate it. I got the magic wand. So now I am large and in charge, but not large and in charge that's in the stream. Got the item. Now I gotta go find the boss. I think this one's Goma. And it's funny because this series does do a lot of repeating of characters and you know, and Molly's playing Roblox and she's laughing her head off in the corner. It's making me laugh. But they haven't really imitated a lot of what made this game neat until, or unique and special until Breath of the Wild with the open world stuff. Where am I? Okay, I know where I am now. You're gonna upload tomorrow traveling? Where are you going, Large? Tomorrow. Traveling where? Are you going down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal? That's probably too old of a reference. No! Like, get off me. There's nothing in this room. Goma is an Ocarina of Time too, yep. Goma is not in Zelda 2, but I'm pretty sure he's in part 3. Shoot, what is part 3 called? It's escaping me at the moment. Link to the Past? No, I'm gonna lose my shield to this bastard. I did. I lost my 160 rupee shield to a like. At least in Ocarina of Time, when you lost your shield, you could just go get another one. Or he would drop it if you killed him. In this one, if you lose your shield, you got to go buy it again. He's in Zelda 2 DLC. Yeah. There are secrets where fairies don't live. What he means by that is there's a fairy fountain or pool in this one where there's no fairy, and if you play the whistle, I think it drains the lake. Oh yeah, you can't post battle.net. Large, you didn't tell me where you're going tomorrow. You on vacation? Wait, am I lost? Am I lost? I think I'm lost. I think I need to go back this way. Oh, you don't want to say it in chat? Okay, that's cool. Oh, okay. You're just going on vacation. That's cool. You don't have to say specifically where you're going. Oh yeah, it appears in some form as an homage in every Zelda. That's dangerous to go alone. Take this. That Easter egg is in Ocarina, I believe. And in the new one too. Breath of the Wild. Man, I am just getting destroyed by these guys here with the robes on are called Wiz robes. They're in Breath of the Wild and a lot of other Zeldas. This is the one it appears in first, but there's little nods to it in all Zeldas. Let's go ahead and burn these guys. Burn! Even WoW had a Zelda tribute quest back in the day. I don't know if it's still there. I would imagine it is. If you in the Sheik language, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. It's like it's on the it's the words on the little thing that drops the goo on your Sheikah slate. That sounds dirtier than I meant it. I think this is the way. Ew, Blizzard. You know, if Blizzard was smart, they'd rebrand a little bit and change their name to the Dairy Queen Blizzard games. You'd play them then. Nope. This is a bad combination of monsters. So these, like in Zelda, unlike in Zelda 2, in this one, if these white things hit you, they don't do any damage. They just take your ability to swing your sword away for a minute or a second. All right, where am I going? I need to go south. think I have a potion. I'm going to go ahead and take it. Boom. This actually says master this and you can have it. The waypoint markers. Yeah, yep. One of the things I was mentioned earlier that I didn't realize was from Zelda 1 was the master this and you can have it. And the actual mastering part is just having enough hearts, which is very much what Breath of the Wild did. Okay, we need to go up. And no, left. Blizzard may not be the first to do things, and yes, the original what do you call it? Warcraft game was supposed to be that tabletop game. What do they call that game? Anyway, the trolls and the dwarves and whatnot was supposed to be a. They actually went to the company that makes that game. It's escaping me at the moment, and they made their own offshoot of it because they couldn't get permission. They're really good at polishing up and refining and making quality. One of my first observations of a Blizzard game was when I played WoW. I had played a few MMOs at that point, and Warhammer. Thank you, Cherry. God, it was driving me crazy. Warhammer 5000 or whatever they call it now. They actually went to whoever makes Warhammer. I think the company might be called Warhammer 2, and wanted to make that game. They couldn't get the rights to it. Negotiations didn't work. And that's where Warcraft came from, and it's just basically that the game they had already started making. They just made their own elves and gnomes and stuff. WoW does not equal EverQuest. And I'm gonna pause the game so I can get on my pedestal real quick. The thing that makes Blizzard great in my book, and I am not a WoW player anymore because just played way too much. But the thing that makes those games great and special is that they boil down the games and the mechanics and the formula, and they add in charm, and they make the games not too serious, but serious enough, tongue-in-cheek. Yeah, my knowledge for game stuff. Well, when you spend your entire life playing video games, you pick up a few things. But I really like what they do, and I really respect them. When I played EverQuest, and I played Dark Age of Camelot, which was an EverQuest-like game, and other games of that kind, the thing that Blizzard did was it seemed like every design decision that they made was in service of the player and their player's experience. They would make something 10 times more complex to code, or at least that's what it appeared to me. I'm not a coder. I mean, I've done rudimentary stuff enough to know that it's complex, but the first thing I noticed was how the game was always fun first, and every experience was in service of the player's fun and experience. And that was such different experience from like the game I had just come from that it really stood out to me. And I noticed that in games like Overwatch, in games like Diablo. I'm not the biggest Diablo fan. I really like that game, and I like that style of play, and I think it can be fun to play with on voice chat with people, and you're having a good time hanging out. It's like also a thing to do, sort of like WoW was. When I played, they both connect to the internet, exactly. When I played WoW, 90% of the reason that I would play the game was not because I actually enjoyed every waking second of the game. In fact, it was like 30% of the time I had a good time playing it. I need to go get some bait. Where is the bait? It's this way. In fact, if anybody here plays Diablo 3 and wants to have a Discord night on Diablo 3, I would love to do that sometime. It would be awesome. I like playing games with people. The problem for me with like WoW is that I get caught up in wanting to do all the things, and then I play way too much, and It's a weakness of mine, as you can tell by the fact that I've been streaming a shit ton, a lot. I can play some games. I can get in and play some games. Welcome back, Charge. But I really like to chat, hang out, have a good time, and play with people. I think that's why I started streaming. It's like this is as close to hanging out on my own schedule. The thing that I really like to do in WoW was raid, and that is a thing that you really have to lock yourself into and commit to do it right, to do it fairly. If you can't, like, if I say, hey, I can't stream tonight, you guys will find something else to do, and it's not the end of the world. It's not going to ruin your night. But if I say, hey, I'm going to be there to heal your raid, and then I don't show up, and I know all the fights, and I leave 8-10 other people sitting there with their twiddling their thumbs while they look for another healer, and that I hated being committed to that full time. I hated WoW on MMOs that I only played because there are other played my school casual friendly, hence Overwatch being huge. It's super easy peasy. I'm telling you right now, I know you think Overwatch is easy, but it's not. It's accessible and approachable, but it's not easy. There's a huge skill gap between the best players and the worst players, and it's not just reflexes. There's a huge skill ceiling, and it's the mechanics are deeper than you think. I love playing with my friends in uni, but we burn out on it and not really played it since then. Yeah, Dama plays WoW. If he's still here, he may have had to go. Dama plays WoW, and he and I and Gorby, a guy who stops by here from time to time, we all played WoW together back in the day, and other MMOs, and through. They play a lot more casually than I do, and that's what I should do. I should play WoW very casually and just hang out and have a good time. But it's like a junkie leaving things around. I can't even go in and play it casually because I fall right back in that trap, and it's a weakness in me I'm aware of. Is this level 7? The demon? Yeah, it is. Okay. Cherry cake, yeah. They're what I really sort of like what I said about Blizzard earlier. They've taken a formula that's been done. Basically, the game I most compare it to is Team Fortress 2, class-based competitive shooter with objectives, multiple different objectives, and they've boiled it down to near perfection. It's not perfect because there's no such thing as a perfect game, I don't think. And it's very enjoyable, and they've done everything right, sort of like they did in other games. Not only is the gameplay excellent, the balance is it's a competitive shooter, so there's going to be ups and downs in the balance department, but they've actually made the characters fun. Like they do the little things right. All the characters have like really distinct, unique personalities, and that's where a game like TF2 made its mark. The characters had personalities. I remember when it first came out, everyone's like, this is a Disney Pixar game, and that's kind of how Overwatch is, but Overwatch is just a little bit better, a little bit more polished. PvP, and it's like PvP and WoW, pop all the cooldowns and win. Hey, I'm not a competitive professional first-person shooter, so I can't speak to that level. I'll trust your judgment on that. But for a casual player, someone who likes to get competitive but not live it and breathe it, I enjoy it for that. It's a lot of fun. There's room to grow. Always room to grow from a skill perspective in my book. But I'm not a professional MMO player or a professional first-person shooter. I used to be a professional MMO player in the fact that I would power level players for money. This is the whistle guy, yeah. So in Zelda 1, they just straight up give you repeat boss fights at the end. Like, these are all bosses from previous dungeons. And this isn't even the last dungeon, so it's going to get real soon. Okay, go to the right. All right, got my key. Learn how to play it. I think B-Shiv's hatred for Blizzard has more to do with they hurt his feelings back in the day by banning his account and not giving it back to him than it has anything to do with the mechanics. I think if he didn't hate them for other reasons, there's a secret in the tip of the nose. Okay. If he didn't hate them for other reasons, he might... you can't see right now, but this is a demon's face. This is the map. When I get the map, I'll show you. But the secret in the tip of the nose was... click people's heads. Large, if you don't know B-Shiv, he's a little trolly sometimes, likes to have a good time with people, so don't take it too serious. Don't let him make you mad. He doesn't mean anything personal by it. Let's see. I'm casual. I'm using a walkthrough to play Zelda 1. I'm super casual. So I found the last boss to B-Shiv to Dark Souls 3. Well, I think it's a multi-tiered boss fight. I found the second to last boss. Alright, now I have the compass. Okay, and I'm going to go left. Now, these guys are moblins, right? These are moblins, and the other ones are bokoblins. I can't. One of them's one, the one's the other. The guys with the bow and arrow, I think, are bokoblins in this one. Yeah, well, you know, you got to go where the challenge is. If you can't, you know, you don't want to dumb it down and play Dark Souls 3. I was actually telling these guys earlier. The last part of the open level of the DLC of Dark Souls 3 is the hardest, I think, of all of it. It's like they've mastered the trolliest combination of enemies and abilities in the entire series, I think. I was legitimately getting mad. I wasn't like mad like I haven't been since Dark Souls 1 when I was first learning that the game could be trolly. You don't think that's the... Oh yeah. He's trying to troll you there, Large. Don't let him get to you. Don't let him get you, bud. He gets me every now and again. I'll come home and I'll be like about to fall asleep and he'll start talking smack about something. I'm like, hey. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That's a Shivy being Shivy. He likes to have a good time with that. Cornered and ganked. Yeah, the toughness is definitely back. Like, it was like I was getting emotional about it because the just the combination of abilities of the enemies in the area. It's like, are you kidding me? I bet you'd like to have more bombs. Sure, I'll take 16 bombs. The ability to hold more bombs, you mean? How do you carry around 16 bombs? Because in this house, we obey the laws of thermodynamics. Alright, you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, you bastard. Ah, he just straight up U-turns on me. Do I have to fight this guy again? I don't think I do. I don't think he gives me anything other than takes away my stuff. First I'm gonna go this way first because I think he'll give me bombs if he gives me anything. Because in here is, now that I have more bombs. Dark Souls 1, I don't know if it was my first installment or if I got better as they kept coming, but I found... Yeah, your first Souls game is the hardest, I think, because even though they're different, subtly different, they're more alike than they're not, and that includes Demon Souls and Bloodborne. Because I've seen people who played Demon Souls go, "Oh, Dark Souls is casual Soulsborne, and it's so easy." Because that game, well, it's the first one of the series, so they're like some of the conveniences and lessons that they learned from Demon Souls were literally fixed. So when you go backwards and start playing Demon Souls after playing everything else, it's gonna feel harder. So if you still need a challenge after doing all the Dark Souls, go play Demon Souls, because it's like cheaply harder too. Like the enemy abilities to just hit you even though you're blocking, and like clipping issues, more frustrating stuff than even Dark Souls 1. And that's why I've seen people say Dark Souls 3 is easier than Dark Souls 1, who played Dark Souls 3 first, and they're probably not wrong, because just quality of life and learnings that they made, where the game was a little cheaper than they thought, cheesier than they thought. Bombs. I am Junkrat. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Grumble, grumble. That's a meme. He doesn't let you through. What do you have to do? Play a song for him, I think? Or maybe he just doesn't let you through. Maybe I have to play a song for him. Put him. No, I have to give him the bait. That's why. That's right. Eat that, you bastard. And just like the new Zelda, they have an obtuse, hard, pain in the ass inventory management screen you have to go to every 5 seconds. It's an homage, which I have heard is French for cheese. What's the matter, Molly?
I'm just playing this.
Oh, okay. I had a good time with the Drunk Souls challenge, but I would not recommend it to someone who's never played the game before, because you saw how many times I died just going back to it after a while. It's definitely like Counter-Strike or really, really high skill first-person shooters that it's a skill that muscle memory will leave you after a while, just even if you played it for a lot. She's alcohol-free. All right, am I lost? Am I lost yet? No. Go in here and fight some macablins, or no? These are moblins. Oh look, I have a bow and or a bow and arrow is what I meant to say. I have a boomerang too. Was it this way? Shot of lemon juice. I think that would make me more sick than alcohol. That much lemon juice on the gut. All right. So you see this? How the top left? There's a very crudely drawn picture of the map that looks like an eyeball and a mouth opened up. Said if you go to the tip of the nose, there's a secret there. That was your clue back in the 80s that there was something up here. Oh, the 80s. Life was so much simpler then. When you wanted to get on the internet, you just went, oh wait, that doesn't exist. I think I need to go, that's just to get a key. Okay, all right. Maybe? Yeah, I just gotta go back this way. I was watching Proc speedrun Dark Souls 1 earlier before I got on, and man, it's so awesome to watch that. That's way to learn Dark Souls is to learn not to die. Man, it's so late in this game that you get the second candle. I forgot. What are people? I don't know what you're saying there. Other than the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. No, that's alcohol. Where am I going here? All right. Oh, I disagree with that. So back in the day, Dee and I used to play Dark Age of Camelot, and we would set our alarms for 4 o'clock in the morning to get up and go do raids, because they had a PvP that was they had your realm could take and hold these keeps in real time, and if you went and raided the keep while no one was there, it was significantly easier to take it because they had some guards, but not like if there were actual human character or humans playing their characters there. So we would do like a stealth raid, they called it, in the middle of the night, and take their keeps back, and then hold it all weekend, and we'd like sleep in shifts as a unit. That's how serious in our earlier 20s. That's how serious we were about gaming. We would do ridiculous stuff like that and be completely irresponsible. But it was a lot of fun. But then we'd, get up on Monday morning and go, what did we do all weekend? We just played one game. Like, we could sit there and there used to be this XP spot in the olden days of Camelot. There were no quests. You just grinded XP for levels. This is all there was to do. And in this XP spot we'd go to, the realm had agreed there's a list, because you had to camp it EverQuest style, and you had to get on a list in order to get in the group. There was only 8 people could be in a group, and one weekend I got handed the list holder job, and my wife's character was like, I want to say 6 levels from max, and that's like 2 weeks at regular play. So, but this Finns, they call it Finns. There were these werewolves called Finns, and the Finns list keeper I was one weekend, and I called her up while she was at work, and I said, "Hey, when you get home, you're gonna take over this Finns list, and we're gonna run this." And dedication's a nice way of saying obsession. I appreciate that. The Beard Baron. Reminds me of Planet Side being the Terran Republic, and we were deployed to our server because our numbers, we always had ninja bases and yeah, exactly. I played Planet Side 1. I actually baited that. You're right. You had to do that if you were on the unpopulated side. But I got her character. She was a God. It's so funny the things you remember. Where am I? Oh shit. Okay, that sucked. But anyway, I would get on this. I was the Finns list keeper, and I decided that I needed to keep my wife's character there all weekend and get her leveled, because if I got her caught up, she could go on the raids with us, and it was just too good of an opportunity to pass up. So she came home from work, and about started playing. I went and took a nap, and then where am I going? Hang on, give me a second to look at this. I stopped flapping my gums for half a second and actually look at what I'm doing. Okay. So anyway, got home. She started playing. I went and took a nap. Then I got up around 11:30 or midnight, took over for her character, played overnight while she slept. She got up the next morning and took over. I went and took a nap. We did that all weekend. And I'm not bragging. This is like going to AA and confessing of addictive behavior can lead to. This is a warning to you younger folks. Don't do this. And had, yeah, okay, past him. Okay, I think I'm back on track. But we did it. We got her to max the level cap and took her out in the PvP. That game, you grinded up your levels and then you went out in the frontier, as they called it, and it was mostly PvP at that point. It was, and it was a genius marketing move because you didn't realize that the game was broken in PvP, and you spent, by the time you got there to realize, you were committed because you had sunk so many hours in your character. Where am I? Okay, I need to go right. No. How the hell do I get down there? I can't figure it out. Okay, I need to go right up. Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. I mean, it's embarrassing to talk about now, but it's a funny story, so I'll tell it. And that's one of the reasons that I don't play WoW anymore, is because it reminds me of some very bad decisions I made and some very crappy behavior. And you just can't be a responsible parent and play that. Where am I? This I have a map, and this thing is throwing me off. Yeah. Oh, well, Star Wars Galaxies got shut down, but whatever it's called, Dark Age of Camelot's still going. I was surprised when I read that. Actually, I was streaming it the other day. What do I got to do here? Kill all the hands. All right, you bastages, leave me alone. I will use this and cheese you. Which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah, okay. Welcome back. Now, they did consolidate all the shards, or whatever you call it. Can I not get through there now because these buttholes are in the way? Exactly. Well, I think because if you've ever seen Dark Age of Camelot, the entirety of that game could fit on like a floppy disk, so it doesn't surprise me that they're still running it. It probably costs nothing to let it just run. Actually, there's a free shard running, like the classic version. And it's not even worth... EA owns it, actually, now. They used to not. It used to be privately owned. Where am I? Okay, I need to bomb my way out. To the right, yeah. I think there's an item to be gained here. I never even heard of Club Penguin. I hear people talking about it, but I don't know what it is. Is it like a Disney thing? Or Disney bought it? It was like a kiddie RPG or kiddie MMO. They're all kiddie MMOs, but it was more kiddie than the rest. This is the first boss again. The first dungeon boss again. Kablooey. Kissing butt on the forums. Dungeon 7 in the books. We have 2 more. We have the Lion, and then we have Death Mountain. Oh yeah, they were okay. Well, that sucks for them. I mean, it's just because I didn't play it, doesn't mean it didn't have its qualities, and it probably meant a lot to those people. How you doing, Molly?
Good.
Molly got Roblox. For those of you who weren't here earlier when we were talking about it, she got Roblox today. She was watching somebody on YouTube playing it, and asked if she could play it. So we talked to some people who said that if she sticks to the main server, she should probably be okay as far as running into rough content. But we gave her a little pep talk about it and said, hey, if you see something that's naughty or you don't understand, go ahead and leave that server. And she said that sounds good. I try to be a responsible parent when I let my daughter play video games on the internet with random strangers. B-Shiv has said he's jealous that you're playing Roblox.
Not really.
No, he is.
Why is he jealous?
He just said he's jealous. He wishes he could play Roblox.
Well, does he have Roblox?
I don't know. B-Shiv, do you have Roblox? Molly's asking.
Because if he does, he can play.
If you get it, it's free to play, she said.
No, I said if he does have it, then he can play.
Oh, if you do have it, then you can play. Can he join? Can he friend you, Molly?
Sure, but he'd have to be on the game I'm on, and all the slots I think are taken up.
Oh,
already,
she said that the slots on the game she's in right now are full, but maybe next time. He says nobody has Minecraft. Do you have Minecraft, Molly?
I do have Minecraft, yes, but I really don't want to stop playing this.
Oh, she said she does have Minecraft, but she really wants to keep playing Roblox right now, if that's okay. Alright, we are at... He said he's going to cry himself to sleep tonight, but okay, if that's what you want. Alright, we are at level 8. This is the Lion. Large in Charge says he might want to play later if you want to, Molly.
Maybe.
Maybe, she said.
I'm loving this game over here.
She's loving the game she's on right now, and she's in a full server, so... I got my key. I think I'm pretty good on keys. I have 7 keys coming into this dungeon. Because I'm using a map, there's areas that I know not to go into, so I'm accumulating keys. Hey, look, it's the second boss. Which game are you playing, Molly? Large in Charge wants to know.
I'm playing a unpopular, and there's a FNAF game.
On Popular, there is a game called FNAF game.
You'll see it. It has Freddy on it.
You'll recognize it because it has Freddy. Because FNAF is short for Five Nights at Freddy. See, I'm learning. I'm learning things, Molly. I know what FNAF is now. I got in trouble for not knowing what FNAF was a couple days ago. Or a couple weeks ago. Because, duh, it's Five Nights at Freddy's, right, Molly?
It is. Yeah, but...
Hey, look, it's the Satanic Bible. It's got an upside-down cross on it. You gonna lurk, Cherry? Okay. Go watch some more Rick and Morty. Well, I can't blame you there. That's way better than watching a 1980s Zelda game. I guess episode 1 came out. I watched episode 1 of season 8 of Archer last night. You guys may or may not know, I'm a huge Archer fan. I love that show. Like, we can stream together if you want. What are you talking about? Roblox? Large? You prefer Morty and Rick? Is that like the alternate timeline version? Because that's something funny that they would probably do. Alright, you jerk face. Go up. Overwatch? Yeah, I'm not gonna play Overwatch for just a bit. I'm gonna finish this off, and then I've been talking about it all weekend. I just need to make myself do it. Go learn some songs for a gig I got to do in a couple weeks. I have practice with them tomorrow night, so I will not be streaming tomorrow night, and I should like know the songs and stuff before I show up. I'm just really I want to do this show as a favor to a friend of mine, but I can't force myself to get excited about it, about the music, because it's just not my kind of music. But you know, I'm trying to stay optimistic. Like usually in a song, I can find some redeeming values of it, but it's originals. So originals, they tend to be real hard to get into because you don't already know the song, and they're a lot just drier to learn. Okay, I got that. I will, Van. I will. Usually I will tweet when I'm going to be going live, or right after I go live, I'll tweet sometimes. So that's a good way to figure it out. Or get on Discord and we'll plan something. Because I do want to get back into Overwatch, but the Switch launching and the DLC for Dark Souls 3 coming out really slowed me down a bit on Overwatch. And I kind of go that way with most games. I'll get really into it. I'll play it a lot. Kind of get burnt out. Play something else for a while. Then go back and go, oh yeah, I love this game. Magic of rice and electronics saved 3 of my family's cell phones, and our digital timer has been submerged from water, and rice saved the day. Yep. What did I say earlier about obeying the laws of thermodynamics? This is a dark nut room with fire guys in it. Is she really? Wow, did you see that triple kill? That was awesome.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
I've gotten a lot done on my game. I've got, like, some stuff cost $100,000.
Yeah.
I actually paid for one. I paid for the lights for the second floor I'm on.
Right.
Which is the highest floor. And it was $150,000.
Wow, and you paid for it?
Yeah, you know, like, you're supposed to make a bunch of money in the game and then expand your like business house thing.
Oh, okay.
Like I got like an office desk for $100.
Cool.
Man, well, it is a pretty big desk. It's not as big as a table, but it is pretty big. It's almost as big as a table.
I think that's in-game currency.
Hey,
What, Molly?
all the other people are jealous of my house.
Oh, are they?
Some of these people are only starting to get their like roof and stuff put up, and I already have 2 levels. This is awesome.
How did you get so much money in the game?
How did I get so much? By producing like a bunch of these weird block things.
Oh.
It gives me money. Then I go to this little board over here and press the little button and get money.
So, Bishu, I think I screwed up the other day. I was supposed to get, you went and did me a huge favor and set me up a play session with her on Overwatch, and I somehow missed it. I think it was the night I was drinking too much. So I want to thank you for doing that and apologize for not being there. That was stupid on multiple levels. Because I not only do I want to play Overwatch, I like playing Overwatch with people I know and people on stream. I should have done that. I was the next day. I was like, man, that was a big missed opportunity. I think she's gonna monopolize the Roblox community. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, look at this. This makes my day. I got to stop watching here. Yeah, I mean, from the health of my channel standpoint, it probably would have been a smart move for me to go ahead and get in there. You know what I mean? Because I played what is the Pokemon fighting game called? Pokken? Which, I mean, come on, it's a little on the nose, isn't it? Pokken? Uh-oh, Large in Charge is on Roblox now. He's stalking you, Molly.
What?
Large in Charge is on Roblox right now.
Well, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get in because all the guest spots have been taken.
Yeah.
Or when guests will be pushed out. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to get that. Oops.
Yeah, that host was amazing. I got like 8-10 followers off of just that, which, you know, when you're sub 100, that's amazing number of followers to get in one session. So I appreciate you setting that up. I know you had a lot to do with that, and I do appreciate that. I know you've put a lot of time and work into your channel, and you seem like a pretty generous dude. I've heard from multiple people that I think I heard from Truffles specifically that you're one of the main reasons she streams. Or you were like an inspiration for her, helped her get her feet confidence up, or I don't know, tech wise. So good on you, man. Good looking out. Zonda, so he may be sticking around her. I don't know who Zonda is. Is that the guy? Is that Chocolate Rain guy's real name? 10th enemy has the bomb. So here's a nice little bit of Zelda trivia. That clue is actually incorrect. The game doesn't really work that way. There's supposed to be a mechanic to be able to count how many times enemies you have to kill till you get a bomb, but because of a hexadecimal error, it doesn't actually work that way. Look how many heads this dragon has. That's ridiculous. There's my 20th heart. Oh, yeah. I didn't realize his name was Zonda. That's a cool name. If your name's Zonda, you don't really need a magical... Did I get the item in here? Did I get the book? I got the book. Got the keys. No, there's a lion key I have to get. That was the actual boss of the dungeon. Wait a minute, I missed something. Okay, I need to... I guess I can go out and back in. That'll heal me up, I think. That's probably what I should do. Tell her to check her friend requests. Check your friend requests, Molly.
What?
Large in Charge asked me to tell you to check your friend requests.
I don't have any friend requests yet.
Okay, she doesn't have any. She says.
Does he know my name?
I'm not sure.
Ask him. Because mine's Kittens 5525.
Kittens 5525. You like cats or something? Or kittens only?
Yeah, I like kittens. They're cute. I also like my kitty. Or, well, cat, kitty, whatever.
Your cat. Let me in here, you butthead.
Hey, Dad, in my game, I can have drinks. Like, I had a bit of Mountain Dew, and now I'm having some root beer.
Oh, no, Mountain Dew.
But no, this is just a game.
You know, I was telling them yesterday, Molly, about the guy that had the big cart full of Mountain Dew. Remember that at Walmart?
Oh, well, I didn't see the guy.
Yeah, you did. It was right when we were checking out. I pointed him out to you. Were you not listening and looking? When I started streaming, no one was there, and other smaller streamers, which had way more followers than me, would actually harass me and steal my viewers. So anyone I know streams, try to help as much as I can. Plus, your content is worth sticking around for. Molly's gonna ruin her dinner with all that Mountain Dew, right? See, what you need to do, like me, Shiv, is get married, get your hot wife on stream, and get your daughter in here, and you're funny. Your daughter's funny and likes the game, and then you just sit back and rake in the rewards. They entertain everybody, and you get all the accolades. Wait, is this the right way? Shoot! I gotta look and see where I'm going. No, I need to go up there. That's what I did wrong. Okay, now I gotta fight my way out of this catastrophe flip. Alright. I need to get a better handle on things here. That's why this item is pretty overpowered in this game. It's not just used for it's not just used for burning bushes. God bless. One hit. That's all I need on that, guys. One hit. No, Mountain Dew's not healthy. I don't need to fight you. I do need to fight this guy. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, Goma. Don't be like that, Goma. Be cool, brah. Be cool. Thank you. Alright, here we've got mouse ears. It's MLG. Give me a heart or something. A fairy would be great. I was trying to farm money earlier, and I got like 10 fairies in a span of 10 minutes. It was not even that. It was faster than that. It was ridiculous, and not a coin in sight. coin. Rupees, you know what I mean. You really want to play Link's Awakening now? That's the original Game Boy one, right? It's actually over 9,000. What are we talking about here, Large? Okay, I've beat this dungeon, so I can warp out of here? Yeah, I don't think I've ever played Link's Awakening. No, in the overworld, that whistle will sometimes warp you to the different dungeons. Depending on the map you're on. No. Alright, let me out of here. I'm just going to leave. Stop this formula with and starts side rolling aspects. Oh, okay, side scrolling aspects like Zelda 2. Oh, no, this is bad. I already killed this one. Side scrolling, yeah. It's kind of like the mix of Zelda 1 and 2, I think. But I've never played it, so I don't really know. Alright, so that is number 3, or number 8, number 3. Now it's time to go to Death Mountain. And I am going to go buy me a whatchamacallit? Gaming stuff. Link to the Past, you never played it? You ought to try it someday. Cherry has been watching, what do you call it? There's a randomizer where basically shuffles the game up every time you play it, where things are, what dungeons are where. And God, that sounds really entertaining and really interesting. Maybe it wouldn't be as great in execution as I think, but it sounds neat. Yes, Molly.
Is the guy's name Weeby15? If so, then...
Is your name Weeby15 Large in charge on this game? It'll take him a minute to answer, but I'll let you know. Randomizer I love. Yeah, there's a randomizer that I have for Zelda 2 as well, made by a guy who streams. His name is... He definitely has a name. I'm trying to remember it right now. No, that's not him, he says.
Alright. I'm just gonna wait till if he finds a way to the game.
Okay. And the Zelda 2 randomizer, like, the way it works is pretty complicated. Like, it's smartly done. His name is DARPA Chew Wins. Molly.
What?
His name on the game is DARPA Chew Wins.
DARPA Chew Wins.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to go buy a potion for sure. I got one for all the Pokemon games, and I know you don't play Pokemon. I understand the hype you get for Zelda. Yeah. It's not that Pokemon games are bad. I can see why they're good. It's just whatever the magic in it that a lot of people enjoy, it doesn't work on me, I guess. And Zelda games, like if I played this Zelda game now for the first time, I probably wouldn't even care for it. But, you know, I've talked at length probably to the point where people are tired of hearing about it, about there's a finite amount of window that people get, that I get anyway, and I think it applies to other people too, in some instances, of what you're open to before you start getting older and more cynical and kind of seen it all and done it all. And then it's Kittens 52 something or another, 5525. Is that right, Molly? 5525. Molly.
Yeah.
Kittens 5525.
Yep. Kittens 5525. And it's Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Who is this? It's Guest 295. Hello, Guest 295.
But anyway, there's like a finite window of time you're open to stuff. That's why when you're a kid, some things are funner than when you're an adult. And I think that's my problem with Pokemon. All right, level 9. And I've given Pokemon a try. What I ought to do is, like, Shiv, you ought to pick me out what you think, knowing me as well as you know me, and what games I played. Pick a Pokemon for me to run on emulator, and I'll emulate it and run it. Check your friend requests, Molly.
Check my friend requests. Nope, I have no friend requests yet.
Is there a window that you go to that has friend requests in it? Okay, sorry for the yawn on stream. Let's go do the 9th dungeon. Ooh, it's so unsettling. What's really neat about this is if you've noticed, this dungeon only has a separate soundtrack than the rest of them. The rest of them all have the same song. This one's different. And it's a subtle kind of thing, but pretty big deal. It's in the menu, Molly. In the main menu, check your friend requests, not in game.
Oh, main menu. Where do I find the main menu?
I don't know, Molly. Never played that game before. I couldn't tell you. Give me a heart.
I don't see him.
Okay. Don't worry about it then if you don't see it.
I have no idea what the menu is. I don't want to have to leave the game.
Yeah, she doesn't want to leave the game to get in the main menu right now, but she will later. Look, I have a key because I have the lion key, so there's no keys needed. Yeah, you have to get out of the game. And she's not going to do that yet. For me now, I only like Pokemon for the community. The stories aren't great, and the adventures are kind of dull. It's concept and battle style and community that keep me... Yeah, I get it. Like you breed the perfect Pokemon, and you battle them against the online community and trade with friends. It's just neat because everyone my age has a Pokemon team. We can just battle each other. Yeah, see who's cooler. She'll get it next time. She's just really into this Five Nights at Freddy's game she's playing. Alright, here we go. Where am I going? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm dying. That's what I'm doing. No, I died. That's like my 3rd death. I'm MLG Zelda 1 player. So go straight there. These guys are now dead because they're a boss, so they don't respawn. Alright. Get off me. I'm already almost dead. Oh, I only started with 3 hearts. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop one of these. Get my health up. I am interested in the Pokemon mechanics. That's the things that I've found neat, and that you can, you know, learn the skill tree, what, you know, the paper rock scissors of what beats what. Pokemon X and Y really blew me away, reminded me of the feeling I had when I was a kid, so I suggest that one if you want to try, if you want to emulate Pokemon Platinum. Yeah, I don't have a capture card, so I'm going to have to emulate, because I'm not going to buy it to play Pokemon, you know, especially if I don't get into it. I think I go down here and get the compass. Do I really need the compass, though? No, I'm just going to go straight ahead. Ouch. I think I gotta kill all these. Boom, boom. Can I bomb this way? I think I can bomb this way. Yeah, I see you, bug. Man, I'm doing terrible. What do I can't kill him with a sword? Oh, I gotta kill these little things first. That's right. It's the skull. No, it's the skull. Looking back, right, chest-like, yeah. Looking back at this game now, I'm like, how the heck did I ever do this when I was a kid? Because it's just like, I think I just did a lot of wandering around until I figured it out. That's my guess anyway. All right, I gotta kill all these guys before I can get. Man, they're fast. Those. Man, I'm just getting wrecked. Alright, Large. Doesn't hurt him. Man, I am getting demolished. I don't think that gives me a full heal. Or that I'm just playing a lot sloppier than I thought I was. Which could very well be the case. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Were you laughing?
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Alright. Yeah, they're huffing. I was like, what are you huffing about? Alright, here's the big ring, the red ring. So now I am red Link instead of white Link. The Korak, no, this was before Korak was a thing. Koracula. I don't need to fight this whole room again.
Coke.
Coke.
I'm having Coke.
What, did Pepsi and Coke and Mountain Dew like sponsor this game? Because they're smart, they
Well,
would.
it's just, there's a little vending machine you can buy and then you can drink.
Oh yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm just wondering if maybe.
No, they don't really sponsor this game, but they.
Really, you know this?
What?
You know that they don't sponsor it, or are you just guessing?
I'm just guessing.
Okay.
I really think they do because this is a fan-made game.
It's a fan-made game.
I think.
What would we say? You can't just make things up and claim them to be facts. Molly.
Okay.
Is all user-made stuff. But is the game like the base game, like the Roblox? What do you call it? The editor. Is it made by a company, or is it 100% fan created? Like who? Because it's free to play, I guess, but I imagine there's DLC or stuff you can buy. There's like add-ons and stuff you can get, right? I don't know. I've never even heard of it until today. It's all Steam Workshop. Be doo 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 doo. All right, here we go. I'm in the zone now, Molly.
What?
I'm in the zone now. You pretty excited?
What zone?
Like I'm in the zone of playing the game very well.
Good.
Are you pretty excited for me?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm excited for it.
All right. As excited as you are for Roblox?
Yeah, I like this game a lot.
Yeah. So where do I need to go? Shoot, I gotta figure out where to go. I need to go get the arrows. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get the arrows first. Alright, here we go. Let's get her done. I just used a get her done. You guys have my permission to all leave my channel now. I had a boss in like when that hit its popularity from Canada. He was like he was the most redneck Canadian I ever met. And I'm sure I know they exist, but I had never met one before then. And he basically got his job by being a major kiss up to the owner, not the owner, the executive vice president. Like pick him up at the airport when you need a ride, kind of kiss up. Which, you know, I'm not so stupid to think that there's not times that you should grease the wheels. It shouldn't be that way, but I've been on this earth long enough to realize that there are times when you got to swallow your pride and do things that, for your career, that you wouldn't ever think you would do or you wouldn't think you needed to do. I get that. But he was like super egregious about it. His philosophy was, it's just part of it. You just got to do it. And to his credit, it worked for him. But anyway, he was not really skilled in the. You're getting stalked by Large in Charge. Said he's following you right now. Is that him jumping around? Is his name something Win? Molly?
What?
That guy that's following you, what's his name?
Piggy 467?
Oh, Piggy 467. I don't think that's Large.
No, it's not him. This is just some other guy. He's just coming in my place. I want to show him it. He likes it.
Oh, okay. Alright, now I need to go up. Man, this one is not in game. He's following you like your Roblox profile, I think is what he means. You likes. A whole room full of likes. Come on.
Man, I need $1 million to get the last upgrade for me producing these block things. Or I need $1 million. $1 million? Are you kidding me?
$1 million?
I think I said $1 million. Yeah, $1 million to buy the last upgrade or the thing to put on my block maker.
Wow.
Thing makers to make even more money. Gosh. What's the point of adding $1 million just to get another one completed?
They do look like waffles, but no, they're likes. And they steal your shield.
Wow, $100 or $100,000.
Alright, I need to go up again, I think. Fudge. Fudge-sicles. Alright. Now I need to blow a hole to the left here. This is the part of the game that gets really difficult because they just throw a crazy combination of stuff at you. Yeah. So what are you doing, Molly? Are you buying stuff off and reselling it to the shops? Is that how you're making your money?
Well, actually, I use these blocks and they're like sold off somewhere, and then I get a bunch of money, and then I can buy things. But this is just somebody. This is the piggy guy's house. I came in and decided to look at it.
Oh, you're looking at Piggy Guy's house?
Oh, he's got the Freddy droppers. I have the Chica droppers.
Where did you learn how to play the game? By watching YouTube?
No, I just started playing and figuring it out by myself.
Oh, okay, you just start figuring it
And
out.
I'm running really fast.
You want to play Overwatch with Large in Charge? She's not a big fan of Overwatch. It's too hard. If I had $1 million. That's a song by the Bare Naked Ladies. Do I go down here? Do I go down this way? Yes. Voices are glitchy again. Bisha, if you ever have this, whenever I'm running the NES, I'll get